So in this video, we'll talk about the Stripe. So currently I'm logged into the admin dashboard and I'm in the payment section. Here you can see that we have the submit Stripe details button. And then on the first step, I am also logged into my Stripe account and currently I am in the test mode, right? So you can just click on the developers and here you can see like all the API keys and the webhooks and also the logs. So the logs, this is the important tab for us. You can see we have all the logs over here. Currently you can see that we have the error logs and there is hardly any success log. So let me just clear the filters over here and then let's go back to the admin dashboard and let's try to submit the Stripe details, right? So when I click on the submit Stripe details, you can see we have two different API calls. The first one is the account detail, which is successful, but it might fail as well. And I'll tell you how you're going to resolve this one as well. And the second one is is another request that is used to link your Stripe account. So let's just go back to the account and the Stripe account and refresh it. Sometimes it takes like a minute or two to get you the fresh logs. You can see that we have got the logs over here. So the first one that the API was successful was the accounts API and the second was the accounts link, right? So let's click on this error over here and then come down. So in the last section we have the request body, which is perfectly fine. The request body will differ depending upon the API call. So if we will take a look at the /accounts, you can see that we have a different kind of request body and your request may fail at this point as well. And for that you just need, it will give you a link actually over here at the top here actually, just like on this error log. You can see that we have a link over here. You can see that this is giving you the details about what could be the possible errors. So you can just click on the error. I'm talking about this one here. If this API fails, you will have a link over here and you just need to click on the link and there will be two different acknowledgement that you just need to accept. Just read the terms and condition, acknowledge both the terms, and then you're good to go. And then the next one is going to be the account links. So just click on the account links. Now this error is asking us to update the brand setting, right? So let's just click on the link and it will redirect us to the branding page. Now here you can like there are different checks, so you can just like customize over here, but let's just read like manage how your business appears to your connected accounts. Okay, so let us click on the customize link and then here you can select the business name, right? So let me select the account or the version that I'm using. So my business name is Borco, so I'm using the Borco over here. And then you can copy the platform branding over here and you can modify them from the brand setting over here, and then you can set an icon. Let me just go to some dummy screenshots. I think I have a lot of screenshots over here. Let me select this one and then I can also select a logo. Let me select a logo as well. Let me select this one should be fine. And then you can select the brand color and the accent color. I just don't want to change them, so or maybe you can change it, like just click on the color picker and then select any color you want, and the same goes for the brand color. Let me just select the red one. You can see that this is the page that we will be redirected to, right? Now click on save. Right now show support number, you can check it, right? If you want to, and then let's click on the customize again, and then you have the Stripe dashboard. You can do the same thing with this as well, and then you have the Express. So since we are not using any Express, we are using the full-fledged Stripe account. So this is how the dashboard will actually look like, right? Now let's click on the save button and then let's go back to the developers section and apps. You can see that okay, this is not the test mode, so just once you go back, just make sure that you have selected the test mode, right? Now let me clear the logs again and go back to the book, clear the console, and then click on submit details, and this time let's see if we get any error. Alright, so the account was successful and also both the APIs were successful. So now we have been redirected to the connect.stripe.com. This is where you have to set up your account. Now since we are using the test mode, we can use the test details. So just make sure that you skip the actual credentials, right? Don't type any actual credentials over here. You can just see it over here that it says that in the test mode you can skip this with the test number. So just click on this link and it will populate the field with the test number. Just click on continue and this will send you a test code, but since this is a test number, you just need to use the test code and it will automatically verify it. Okay, and then obviously this is it depends on you. I'm not really sure if this stripe will move on differently depending upon what type of business you select, but let's just select the individual for the time being. And then just type your test details over here. So let me just type any details. Let's say John Doe, and then the email can be john@gmail.com. The date of birth can be anything. Let's type some dummy details maybe, and the day could be 23. You can type any street. Let's just select type any dummy address over here. Okay, and then the number again. Since we are in the test mode, we can type like the same. Okay, 123, and then 123, 1234, and then I don't have any social security number. This is a test account. Just click on continue. You don't have to save these details. Okay, the next step is the industry. So you can select anything you want, but let's just select software industry for the time being, and then type any uh, dummy website over here. And in the next phase, we again have to use the bank details, but since this is a test mode, we can use the test account. Just click on the test account. It will do all the verifications. Now this is verifying my personal details. Let us wait for a couple of minutes and this will verify the account. Okay, now it says that information required, so let's click on the edit, and it is asking for the social security number. Let me just type 1 2 3 4 4 5 and then 6 7 8 9. Let's submit this. Okay, let's click on the edit again and see what we're missing. Okay, the number is missing. Let's type any phone number again, and then uh, let's click on submit again. Okay, let's click on submit again and then click on edit. Okay, it says that okay, so now we have to do the ID verification, but since we are in the test mode, we can use the test document. Okay, so it's verifying again. Okay, so the verification is actually pending. Okay, so you can see that the personal details have been verified. Now click on the agree and submit. and you should see Stripe details attached. If you see this, it means that the Stripe account has been connected successfully. One last thing that I want to add over here. So in this video, we actually set up the whole Stripe details for a particular restaurant. So if you go to the restaurants and then come to the test burger, this is where we actually set up the Stripe. So and then click on the payment, you can see that the Stripe details attached is written over here. That means that you have set up the whole Stripe account in the admin. Now you have to follow the same step for all the restaurants or any restaurant, any newly created restaurants. So if you go to the restaurant and search for a different one, like search for this one and go to the payment, you should see submit Stripe details. That means that the Stripe account has not been set up over here. So just follow the video and set up the Stripe account for every restaurant that you create, and you need to do so because if you don't do so, any person ordering any food from a particular restaurant where Stripe is not set up, that person will not be able to order anything or use Stripe or make an order using the Stripe details.